Holly and Mr. Pineapple, and we are here to do the Christmas Traditions tag. I was tagged by 2 people I know of, Lacey from Hooked on Owls, hi, and Seta from Seta's Place, hi, thank you guys so much. We would have done this video last week, but somebody was sick. Sorry, my hair, I'm like making sure my hair looks good. Do I look good?
That's you look fabulous.
Okay. Somebody was sick last week, so here we are now. I'm
still sick. I have an ear infection and I can't hear very well.
So I'll be talking loud.
So if I just sit here staring, it's because I didn't hear what was going on. So.
He's entertaining anyway. Okay, so okay, so there's a couple questions we're going to answer, and what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about my childhood traditions. He's going to talk about his childhood traditions, and then we're going to talk about our traditions now that we're grown up and have our own kids, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, question 1. I've got it all on my phone here, guys, because I'm lazy. I wasn't going to write them down. Anyways, when do you start decorating for Christmas? When you were a kid, when did your parents start decorating for Christmas?
I don't think we really had a specific day, but it was always after Thanksgiving. Seemed like probably right after Thanksgiving.
Okay. When, and my hair here's like bothering me.
And we didn't do a lot of decorating. We pretty much just put up our tree. And there was times when we, you know, put up lights and stuff, but my dad really didn't do a lot of stuff if he didn't have to. So
yeah, he's not the type to go all out. So my mom, we always decorated on December 3rd, which was her birthday. It was always December 3rd. We'd put up the tree, decorate the house. We didn't go like crazy, but she definitely decorated. My mother, now that my mother's older, woo, she goes all out. But anyways,
her mom was crazy.
Crazy for all the holidays. The whole house gets decorated for the holidays.
She wears costumes all day.
Costumes, yes. We love you, Mom. But now that we are a couple and have children, I like to decorate the day after Thanksgiving. But
I like to decorate the day before Christmas.
Yeah. So, as of this video going up, we are just now putting our tree up because it was I gave a little.
What is today too?
It will be the 16th.
Yeah, today's the 16th. We just put our tree up today. It's not even decorated yet. We put it up and we're kind of letting the branches settle.
It's kind of like settle. So finally got the tree up. So I'm not happy because this tree should have been up. But anyways. Compromise. That's what marriage is all about, right, darling?
Sure.
Yeah.
I compromised.
You compromised.
Could have done this next week.
Yeah, except for he was really tired of me going, where's my tree?
It was.
Where is my tree?
So I told her yesterday, it's like, all right, we'll buy a tree today. We'll get a tree today. And then we went Christmas shopping, and by the time we got home, it was like 10 o'clock. I'm like, we'll get a tree tomorrow.
I woke up today and I was like, where's my tree? And he's like, all right, that's it, get in the car. We're going to get a tree. Yeah, so we did a tree. We did. It's tree. It's cute. I'll put pictures up. Don't worry. All right. Next question. What style do you decorate in? What style did your parents decorate in?
Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge. What did somebody donate? That was the question.
I have 5 brothers.
Yes.
No sisters. And so my mom raised 7 boys, including my dad.
Yeah, because he's like a child. You'd have to meet Grandpa Pineapple.
So there was no organization, and there was nothing feminine in our house. No. My poor mother.
No. I met his mother, and like I'm like, oh, do you want to go like dress shopping, get her nails done? And she was like, what? No, we don't do that.
No, yeah. I'm sure there was probably years when we hung empty shotgun shells on our Christmas tree.
Bro, my goodness.
We hung whatever we wanted on there. Mom didn't care.
I was just looking, okay, because I want to talk about some stuff. So, my mother, when we were little, because we were a little poor when we were little, I mean, well, we're always poor, whatever, right? Who knows what, she kind of just did with the ornaments that she had that had been passed down to her and stuff. But then as we got older, my mom is very much a matchy coordinated kind of person. Yeah. So like her trees were themed.
And she either likes it or she absolutely hates it.
And if she hates it, don't stand on the front lawn because there might be a tree coming in.
Literally this year she sends us a text. She kept texting us saying, hey, when you come over, can you help me fix my tree? She likes
us to fluff it because she's no good at fluffing the tree.
And she had a white fake Christmas tree and she wanted us to help her fix it. We said, sure, when we come over, we'll help you fix it, you know. And this went on for a few days.
A week or so. Yeah, because it was going to be a while before we got
there. And then we get a text saying, never mind, I got mad and threw it out the back door. It's out in the yard now.
Yeah, like, tossed it outside. Never mind.
So I gave up. Didn't like it.
Get a different tree.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So she got a different tree. So.
All right, never mind. So
threw that one away.
But I remember one time, my mom, every year, she picks like 2 colors. And that's it. That's what the tree is going to be done in. 2 colors, maybe 4 different types of ornaments, but all matchy-matchy. And one year when we were kids, my mom did pink and gold and on a white tree. And we spent all December going, it's Easter tree. We have a happy Easter tree. Because it looked like an Easter tree. I think there was like doves on it. It was ridiculous. My mom got so mad. She's like, it's not an Easter tree. I was like, it's not a Christmas tree. But anyways.
What's her tree this year? It's purple and...
Purple and gold.
Purple and gold?
Purple and gold. She likes gold, in case you didn't notice.
Yep.
Purple and gold is her tree this year.
Yeah.
If she doesn't throw it out the yard and get a different one. So, the way we decorate now that we're together, I love doing kind of like the hodgepodgey style in the sense of like, I want my ornaments on my tree to just be things I love. So I have a couple here I want to share with you guys. First off, I'm going to share this one because there's really not a special story with this one, but when I show you, you guys will understand. Let's see, can you see, will it focus on it? Your face is in the way, honey. There, hide behind me. Is it going to focus? It's not going to focus. Okay, there we go. Well, kind of. Back here, you can see it. It's a flamingo by a palm tree. I have yet to. We don't know why, but I love it.
At least the palm tree's decorated for Christmas.
Okay. And I'm going to show. Okay, our first Christmas together, we bought an ornament, and it's amazing. And I'm mad, you guys, that I'm not going to be able to like hold it up close because apparently it's not going to focus. But it's a bungee jumping cow, if you can see that. And he's got a little banner that says Cowabunga. And I almost died when I walked into the store and saw this. And I was like, this is going to be our ornament. This is symbolic of our relationship.
A goofy looking cow hanging off a bungee cord. I mean, why not?
And then one year we went to, like, they have like Apple Fest and Strawberry Fest here. And some lady in town hand paints these beautiful bulbs with snowmen. Oh, this one's got like something on it. Or maybe it's paint chipping off. Well, they're quite a few years old. And I bought a bunch. I have a bunch. So I've got just 2 here for you. Let's put them over our faces. You get the pink one. I get the blue one. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. That's like it help. But she hand paints snowmen on them. And I've got them in all different colors and all different sizes. I've got some on like wooden stuff. I've
different shapes.
Different
you should have got one of the weird shapes.
I should have, but I didn't. But they're so pretty. I absolutely adore those.
I think a kid's going to bring us one.
Maybe. Is there one there that you can bring?
There's one right on the top, I think.
No, I put them on the second layer down.
In the second layer.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
right
got
there.
one.
Yeah.
Like, see, I've got this brown one here that's like the
like
teardrop light bulb shape.
Yeah.
I've got some wooden ones that are just really ornate. I bought a bunch of her stuff. I love it because obviously you guys...
We've bought them from her more than once, I think.
More than once. Like every time we go. We haven't went in a couple of years. Got this one here that's kind of like this. It's wood and it's like a weird shape.
Had a kid fall down. Oh, Chase. Squishy wants to show us one of his Christmas balls.
Squishy wants me to show you this one that says, great days start with sprinkles. And it's got donuts all over it. So, that's kind of, but okay. I got one more that's like personal to me, but then I got these ones when my grandparents passed away. Everybody in the family got ornaments. These are on my dad's parents, and my grandmother is a little Santa and the little Mrs. Santa. My grandma made these out of paper mache. And the Santa list has all of like my dad's brothers and his sister and their spouses' names on the little list. And it's even dated. Grandma dated it 1988. She made these.
Yeah. And if you look, this one's holding 3 pieces of candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when these get ruined, whichever kid ruins them has to eat these 3 pieces of candy from 1988.
That's what we're hoping for. But no, I'm hoping to keep these for a long time. Like his little like thing is a toothpick. Like it's adorable, you guys. He's got glasses. She did just an amazing job. My grandmother on my father's side was very crafty. So I keep those. Those are always right in a special spot on the tree. And then now this one, I should have dusted it. This is an amazing story. So the kids were little. Star was like 1 and Jace was like 3, or Bruce.
Yeah,
Bruce was 3. Sorry, Jace wasn't born. And every time I went to the store, I would let Bruce pick out an ornament. And so we went to Hobby Lobby, we'll talk about that later. We went to Hobby Lobby, and I said, you see all these ornaments, Bruce? Pick anything you want. They had like dogs and boy stuff and just all kinds of, I said, pick Whatever you want, any ornament you want. Do you know what he brings me?
I found it under the rack.
He found this under the rack, but this is what he brings me. It is a hot pink, glitter-covered kissy fish. And I almost died. I was like, oh yeah, we're getting that. That's going on the tree. So whoever grows up and marries Bruce Wayne, get ready for the hot pink puffer fish that's got red kissy lips. And all its dots are covered in glitter. It's amazing. I love this ornament. This is by far my favorite ornament. What do you think?
It is dusty.
It's dusty, yeah, because it's been in the box all year. We haven't just got it, but yeah, isn't it cute? It's like, and I almost died. I looked at him like, oh, just put it in the cart. Yeah, let's get that. So that is how our, see, you can see our tree and stuff is very hodgepodgey. And actually, as
should
far
have got
as
the tree topper down and shown that too.
Oh, we should. But can you get it down, Bruce Wayne?
Don't tip it.
Without tipping the tree?
I'm gonna
we
go
sat the tree top. I'll show the tree topper.
I think you can get it. Get it. Grab some of the stuff.
Grab some of the stuff. We'll talk. They're gonna go get the tree topper while we're talking. As far as decor in the house, I don't really decorate because I collect snowmen. So there's literally snowmen. Like in July, people are like, didn't you take down your Christmas decorations? And I'm like, those aren't decorations. And then in December, people are like, oh, you're so festive. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Those aren't decorations. So
yeah, we actually have got rid of a lot of the snow.
We did, I did. Okay, so the tree topper, same story. I searched and searched and searched for a snowman tree topper because snowman. And I go to Hobby Lobby and I walk into Hobby Lobby and they have like a black traditional top hat to go on a tree, and I was like, oh, but then I moved a couple and this guy showed up. Bam. It's a snowman top hat. It's red and green plaid and it's got glitter. It's like the best tree topper ever, isn't it? Look at this wiggly. And it's made of metal. It's actually super durable. So like the kids can't break this, so it will forever be on our tree, won't it?
Probably.
Look at how excited he is. So
it's been on our tree ever since we got it.
Ever since we got it. Love it. So that is as our decor goes. Let's see what the next question is. Question 3. What's your favorite Christmas tradition with your family? When you were a kid, did you have any traditions?
We went to my grandparents' house. That was pretty much it. Which was, you know, the whole family would come. There would be a big, huge dinner and get together.
Yeah, we didn't have really traditions. I mean, I guess the only tradition would be watching Mom put up the Christmas tree because Mom was the only one allowed to touch the tree.
Well, that, and I guess, you know, we had, like I said, there were 6 of us boys, so we got up early. Oh. We were up, you know, opening presents before 6 o'clock.
Yes, I guess that was kind of a tradition for us too. I have an older sister and a younger brother, and we would go to bed, early on Christmas Eve, and at about like between 2 and 4 every Christmas morning, we would wake up and we would come out to the tree. And that was the only night Mom left the tree lights on all night, and she always bought wrapping paper that was like shiny so that the lights would reflect. And we would come out and you don't touch the presents because Mom would know. She would know. It was, but
she would know.
She would know. So we would sit and we would look and be like, oh, that one's for you. Oh, this one's for me. Oh, I wonder what that one is. Oh, who gets the big one in the back? We would sit up for hours doing that. And then we'd end up falling asleep on the couch because you can't wake Mom and Dad up to 8 o'clock in the morning when you bring them a cup of coffee. Because if you did, you got in trouble. So that was probably my favorite tradition, was getting up. And the funny part is my little brother never got up. He always was like, wake me up. So it's always me and Judy. Like once or twice he did. But my brother, he just never got up with us. He kept like, so we'd wake him up. We'd be like, Dave, wake up. We're gonna go out and look at the tree. And he was like, I want to sleep. And then, but then later he'd be mad. He didn't get to sit out and look at the tree with us. And I was like, we tried.
No,
maybe
we
that was
always
a tradition.
early.
Ditching David every year.
And we would wake my mom and dad up when we got up, and they'd always get up. We'd open presents. Then they'd go back to bed usually.
No, not
at least
my
my
parents.
dad did. I don't
No.
know,
8 o'clock, bring a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
To get up, we open presents, and then, after that, play all day. But anyways, okay. Question 4, favorite place to buy Christmas decor. Okay, when I was a kid, it was pretty much Meijer or Kmart. That's like the only places you could go to shop. There wasn't even Walmart around us.
Yeah, I don't think we even bought Christmas decor.
Donations?
We got it handed down from people, or us kids made it, which was horrible.
I bet those were just stunning.
We'd go to, we'd all make a macaroni, what do you call those little macaroni art?
Yeah, macaroni art.
And so Mom had 6 of those on the tree, plus the 6 from last year. A macaroni tree.
Well, now that we're grown up, what's your favorite place? Because I tell you what mine is.
Yeah, it's the only place we shop for Christmas ornaments.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
I love Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby.
Selection.
If you're watching this video and you want to like get into a partnership where you sponsor me, that'd be wonderful because I love your store. I buy all home decor there, Christmas decor. I love your yarn. I love Hobby Lobby. They're probably not watching though, right? All right. I had to try. I had to try, right? Right. Okay. So Hobby Lobby. If you haven't been, go.
Yeah.
Now,
lots of ornaments there.
If you live near me, call me. We'll go together. All right, question 5. Favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, boy.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was a kid, we always watched the, what do they call them, claymation
Yeah,
or
the
whatever?
claymations.
Of Rudolph and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
when I was a
Abominable
kid.
Snowman. Was that all one movie?
I don't remember.
'Cause we always
I think it
watched
always
all of
came
it.
on like a channel together and they just
Yeah.
played them. Those are my
There was
favorites
the little elf and the...
Yeah, there was the little elf guy and there was
Yeah,
the
we always
Santa and
watched all
the
of
snowman.
those.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
love those. I don't think we have a favorite Christmas movie now that we're grown up. We
No,
don't.
we don't really.
You guys, this is gonna be shocking to you. We don't even own a TV. So
Yeah, we don't watch television.
we don't watch a lot.
so.
So no Christmas movie.
We do watch some stuff on the computer.
Sometimes, but I don't think we have a favorite Christmas movie.
No.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, probably
Star
Rudolph,
says Rudolph.
maybe.
Maybe.
Our kids probably. I don't
Okay.
know if they've even seen that.
Question 6 is a serious question, and there is
Oh.
only one correct answer to this. Eggnog, hot chocolate, or apple cider? Okay, when we were kids, none. So, did you get any of that when you were a kid?
Oh, very rarely.
Yeah, on occasion, maybe some hot cocoa. Now that I'm grown up, it's only hot cocoa. Eggnog is gross. I don't care what you say. It has the word egg in it, and what is a nog? All right, I'm not
You've never even.
not
had
gonna try it.
She's never even
It's
tried
called
eggnog.
eggnog.
Yeah, and
The idea of drinking eggs.
it's not my favorite, honestly, but it tastes like what, like coffee creamer kind of.
I don't like coffee or coffee creamer. Why would I like eggnog? It says it's named egg. Do you want to drink eggs? I don't want to drink eggs. So no eggnog allowed in the house. And I will let him buy apple cider, but hot chocolate, preferably dark chocolate, hot chocolate with little teeny tiny marshmallows in it. That is what we drink.
Yeah. We do prefer hot chocolate.
We do.
Apple cider's good though.
Well, yeah, I can drink apple cider.
I drink it cold though. I don't know about hot.
Yeah, I don't. Why would you want hot?
I'm not big on hot drinks. We don't drink coffee or anything.
We don't drink
like that.
nothing. Yeah, we're okay. Let's see. Question 7: do you leave out cookies for Santa? If so, what kind? When you were a kid, did you leave cookies out for Santa?
I don't really think so. I think Santa usually ate the cookies on the way home from the store.
Yeah, Santa. So when I was a kid, we all knew there wasn't a Santa, but we just played along.
You can't say that on camera. There's little kids watching.
Okay, I'm
this.
sorry. Rewind.
Edit that out.
Edit. Okay. Santa we would leave out just those assorted cookies for Santa, and Santa would bite like one in half and leave it on the plate with some crumbs inside the milk, and that was what we did. And I remember one year Santa was on a diet because Santa's heart was an issue, and we had to give him carrots.
There will be no carrots for Santa this year.
No carrots for Santa.
Santa will have a pack of Oreos. Probably double stuffed.
Double stuff Oreos.
And definitely lots of milk.
Milk.
Can we get a big jar of milk?
Not us. Santa.
Yeah, Santa.
Oh yeah, Santa. I know Santa.
Santa.
Yeah. We can't eat the cookies and drink the milk.
Yeah, no, Santa.
For Santa.
And Mrs. Santa.
No, the toothfairy.
Mrs. Santa's diabetic. She doesn't want any
Mrs.
cookies.
Santa's diabetic. Can't have cookies. But
Santa
I'll
will
take
share
it.
the milk with her, but the cookies are for Santa.
Need some dark chocolate. That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Santa likes any kind of cookies.
Yeah, any
pretty
kind.
much.
Santa eats anything. Don't let Santa lie to you, okay?
Unless it's like a liver
Santa
cookie.
would
he
eat
just-
the carrots if you left them out for Santa, okay?
Yeah, Santa'd eat the carrots,
Santa
too,
eats the
especially if you left
carrots.
him ranch. But
Little ranch. We didn't leave ranch for Santa when we were kids. Maybe that's why Santa didn't eat any of the carrots we left him. Okay. Real or artificial tree? First, talk about when you were a kid.
when I was a kid, we had both. We would jump back and forth. If we had an artificial tree, I think my older childhood years we used an artificial tree.
Okay.
But I remember a few times having a real tree. I remember one time my dad put a real tree in a 5-gallon bucket, and that did not work good. It kept tipping over, but
you guys have to know.
yeah, you just put it in a bucket, you fill it with rocks.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
You have to know his dad, guys.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
dad.
So when I was a kid,
money on nothing.
we might have once or twice had a real tree, but it was artificial all the way. Because one, Mom liked white trees, and she did not like that stuff where you get the green tree with the fake snow on it. No, 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 you don't do that. So artificial all the way. Mom loves artificial trees. When I grew up and we got together, we've had an artificial tree for a while. But then a couple of years ago, we went to one of our friends' house, and they had a real tree, and we were like, "Oh, I love it." But this real tree. Remember this tree? It was the best tree ever. It was like this tree had a big butt. It was like all skinny and then just bam. It was like huge, and they didn't trim it or nothing. And I just thought to myself, that is so fun because my tree is perfect. It is a perfect little triangle, and it was perfect.
The real tree or the fake tree we had.
Yeah, the fake tree I had.
We had a very nice fake triangle. Tree, and it was perfectly shaped.
Stunning.
You know?
Though it was one of those pre-lit, but like the really nice ones. So the lights were all spaced perfectly. Everything was perfect.
But if you don't know much about Holly, she likes things perfect like that. But then she's drawn to things that are abnormal.
Yes.
If everybody has it, then what's exciting about that?
Yeah. I don't want my tree to look like your tree. My tree has to look like my tree.
Yes.
So
it's got to be a pink pufferfish with giant lips.
Best ornament ever.
Yeah.
So we started getting real trees, and I love it. So far, we only have we've gotten some skinny trees. We call them Bruce trees. Because if you know my son, he's skinny. But we like it because, like, the tree we got today, I'm looking at it. It's got a couple bald spots. There's one area.
It looks rough.
It looks rough, but I like it. It's creative.
It looks like a real tree. You know why?
Because it's a real tree.
Yeah, that's a real tree.
Oh, I clicked out of my questions.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Question 9. Favorite holiday desserts?
Favorite desserts.
Favorite desserts.
Okay, we didn't really have anything that we ate every year for Christmas that I know of. I mean, we had
we just had like apple pie and strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah. Now Thanksgiving, there was always
pumpkin.
Yeah, there was always a huge dinner at my grandparents for Thanksgiving, and I gotta say that one of the things that everybody wanted was my grandma would make oyster casserole. Oh man.
That's so gross, you guys.
Oyster casserole. It was delicious.
She
still makes it.
The first year he took me to their family's house, I walk in and I'm like, what is that god-awful smell? They were cooking like 4 batches of that crap. I was like, ah.
And everybody fights over it.
And they're like, Holly, you want some? Better get in line. I'm like, no, I'm good. You all go first. Oh, no. There was none left by the time
my mom always makes the banana green pies, too. My brothers fight over it.
Which is just funny, because it's just banana pudding in a pie pan. And she throws some sliced up
maybe it's
bananas
because it was the best thing my mom ever made.
I love my mother-in-law, and she is a sweet, sweet, dear woman who had 6 boys all about a year apart from each other, ruining her life. That woman didn't have time to learn to cook.
My mom
she did not.
cooks.
She cooks
like a chef in the military. She slops it together, and this is what you get.
This is it.
If you don't like it, shut up.
We don't put salt and pepper on it? No, you just eat it?
No,
you just shut up and eat your food.
I don't care if the macaroni's all stuck together in big clumps. This is the way it comes out of the pan.
I don't have time for this. I've got to do the laundry of you 6 dirty boys. And So, I mean, I love her.
Biscuits are hard. Soak them in milk.
I think I've seen that. So, yeah. Tanya, so the pudding in the pie, that's the best. But we love her. We love her banana pudding pies.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, favorite Christmas cookie? Oh, wait. Which we didn't answer desserts for now. We just make whatever we want that year. I make a wonderful chocolate mousse that's good, and I also make amazing fruit salsa with homemade cinnamon chips. Remember we were eating that like all the time?
Those both take quite a bit of work, though.
They do. They're quite labor intensive. So
we've gotten lazy. We don't make them as often now.
But they were good.
Yes.
So, okay, now on to favorite Christmas cookie. Did you have one when you were a kid?
No. When I was a kid, we ate whatever cookies we could find.
Yeah,
except for the dog ones. We didn't eat the dog cookies.
That. He did not even need to put the word cookie in that.
No.
They ate whatever they found.
We ate whatever we found. It's literally.
Except for the dogs. No, I'm just kidding. When we were kids, I had, it is not actually a Christmas cookie, but it was the only time of the year my mother bought this particular cookie. They were windmill cookies. I'm sure that's not what they're called, but does everybody know what I'm talking about? They're shaped like a little windmill. Loved them. We only ever bought them at Christmas. I don't know why, but I absolutely adored them. Those are my favorite. And now that I'm older, favorite Christmas cookie I don't really eat. Oh, actually, you know what? Well, my favorite cookie is, remember I make those oatmeal chocolate chip cookies? I haven't made them in a while because, again, diabetic. But, but they were delicious. Okay, next question. Do you open gifts on Christmas Eve? Talk about your childhood first before we argue.
No, actually, we didn't do that when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, we did not. No, over my mother's dead body. Okay.
I try to convince her every year that we should let the kids open one gift.
No, it's not Christmas. Okay, another, this wasn't one of the questions, but we're going to ask it. Did your mom put the presents under the tree before Christmas?
No.
My mom didn't either. She woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah. And then did it while we were asleep. So we come down and we're surprised.
Yeah, if we put presents under the tree before Christmas, somebody was going to open them. Guaranteed. They'd have holes just big enough to look in, you know. Just
poke.
Yeah, 6 boys. You can't put a present
under the tree. So we argue every year. Because I'm like, no, it's not Christmas. He said, come on, one gift. And I'm like, it's not Christmas. But they might have worn me down. I might let them open uno gift on Christmas Eve.
Uno gift.
Uno, not dos.
On Christmas Eve. And Star is about to lay an egg right now. She's so happy.
You can't see the kids, but they're like right over here. And they're like, that was an exact representation of what the children do. Okay. Where was I? Dessert, cookies, Christmas Eve. All right, question 12. Ooh, we're on 12. Do you decorate your Christmas tree yourself? Did your mom decorate your tree or did she let you boys?
Well, the way it worked is my dad would put the lights on and then he would go sit down and watch TV.
That sounds like him.
And then us boys would slop ornaments all over the tree.
You mean the bottom half?
Yeah, bottom half. And my mom would just sit back and she really didn't care what we did.
No.
She would put the tinsel on.
Oh gosh, the tinsel. We're going to talk about the tinsel.
Which I don't know why, because every year when we had the fake tree, I don't know why we put tinsel on, because every year
tinsel from last
we wouldn't pick it off. So every year you had the tinsel from last year.
Oh no.
I don't know why we added to it every year.
So, okay. My mom, no. Children don't decorate the tree. Like, you don't decorate the tree. Mom did it all. She made it, like, everything was spaced perfect. Gorgeous on her perfect tree.
Oh yeah.
And my mom has literally kept the tinsel business afloat for the past 40 years. That woman loves tinsel. So much tinsel. So first off, you put the lights on. Then you cover it with ornaments. And then you cover it with so much tinsel, you don't see the ornaments or the lights. And the worst part is our cats always ate it. So there's always a cat walking around with tinsel hanging out of its butt all year long. Every Christmas.
You can't say that on camera.
I can't too.
Oh, well, I guess
raise your hands if your cat has ate your tinsel and they have the tinsel butt. Where they're like, you can't pull it out because that might hurt them. So you just have to wait for them to pass it. But you got a cat running around with tinsel. So you're like, why do we keep buying tinsel? I don't understand.
This is horrible.
Oh, funny enough. So this is like totally off topic, but you know me, I can't ever stay on topic. My mom loves like cards. Like she likes really sweet, beautiful, like flowers and lovey-dovey cards. And my dad likes goofy cards. So one year for Christmas, I got my mother a card. It was literally a cat. And when he opened it, it had tinsel out of his butt and the tinsel would wave. She was so mad.
This video has gone downhill.
She hated it. But me and my dad almost fell off the couch laughing. It was amazing.
Hilarious.
Anyways, okay, so, and as far as us.
So apparently you were not the only person in the world that ever had a cat with tinsel hanging out.
No, because there was a card made for it.
Yeah, somebody decided to make a card about it.
It was a Hallmark. Hallmark made Okay.
Apparently it's happened before.
Talking about now that we're married. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am just a teeny bit of a control freak.
It drives her insane to watch the children hang ornaments on the tree.
I can't stand it. But I do it because I'm like, this is what a good mom should do. They should let their children decorate the tree. And they're like, let's hang them all on this branch. And I'm like, and then
luckily,
they put like
the
two of
children
the
aren't
same
good at recognizing facial expressions. Yeah. Because they're over there decorating the tree. They're all happy. And they're like, Mom, look what I did. And you look over at her and what I can see
it's true.
Is total horror on her face.
I can't take it.
Her sitting there going, in her mind saying, why would you hang that right next to the other one?
No, in my mind it's just going, ah! Whole time.
There's a giant bare spot right there.
But I do it with a smile, and then when they go to bed, I just like move a couple.
Yeah, she waits till they go to bed, and she's like, and usually as soon as they're done decorating, she's like, okay, time for bed.
Time for bed.
Puts them off to bed, and then she starts moving ornaments all around.
I can't help, guys, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm just not that. I try though. I try every year to just be a good mom and let all the ornaments be on the bottom half of the tree, and can't do it. All right, decorate, wait. Oh yeah. Where do you spend Christmas Day?
At home.
Well, when you were a kid.
Yeah, it was at home, usually.
We were always at home. It's mom, you didn't leave. And then now that we're older, we spend it mostly either at home or we go to my mom's house.
Yes.
Usually.
We're going to Grandma's this year.
For sure, we're going to Grandma's.
So we'll do Christmas here at home, and then probably noon or so we'll head to Grandma's house. Yep,
that's what will happen. All right. What favorite Christmas smell? That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm going to go, when I was a child, I'm going to go with coffee, because that meant mom and dad were getting out, we're opening presents.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Oh, boy.
When you were a kid, was there a smell? Well, there was probably a smell in the house. There was six boys. And a lot of dead animals, because they loved to hunt, so there was a smell.
Yeah.
Okay, what about now? I would say now, the pine tree.
Yeah, the real tree.
Quick tangent. Those fake pine cones at the store that they coat in cinnamon and vanilla, I want to kill whoever did that. That makes me sick every time I walk in the store. I will leave a store. I went to a Joann's the other day, and the way you had to get to the register, they were like herding cattle, and right down the whole aisle, it was like 2 whole rows, and I'm like, can't breathe. It was like cinnamon, vanilla, fake pine cones, and bleh. But the real tree, the real tree, I do like. The minute he brought it in the house today, I was like, whoa. I forgot.
And I know some people don't like cutting down trees, real trees. But where we live,
there's a lot of
trees grow like dandelions around here.
Yeah, no, this tree got cut down. There's 4 more already growing. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So here in Michigan,
they cut them down and plant them, and they grow a bunch of them. So I mean, it's.
Oh, we only got 2 more questions.
Yeah. And we don't have a problem with cutting down a tree.
No, we're fine.
I mean, we mow our grass and kill tons and tons of grass every year.
Every day?
Just do.
It's murder. And let me rephrase it. We don't have much grass because our backyard has a very large tree. Yes. It's pretty much like a muddy backyard. Very tiny front yard. So, all right. What is your favorite thing to craft or make during the holidays? Let's start by when you were a kid.
When I was a kid, every year we would make a giant mess. That was about it. We didn't do no crafting.
That is not what we did. When I was a child, you'd open the present and mom sat with a big garbage bag and you had to hand mom the paper before you...
No, when I was a kid, we only cleaned up the wrapping paper because 6 boys. By the time we were done, you couldn't even find any of the toys you got.
You were like,
so we had to clean it up just to find everything because we buried it. There's paper everywhere.
Yeah, so as far as craft goes, I don't think either one of us did a lot of crafts. Our families weren't crafty people.
No. My mom is a very artistic
She's very artistic, but she had 6 boys. Yeah, she didn't have time for crafts.
She draws and she passed that down to us.
Josh or AJ was eating the paste if you had it. So.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
My mom is a very good artist. And
she is.
She passed that down to all of us boys. 5 of us 6 boys can draw very well.
They can.
And one of them, I don't know what happened.
Which one? Which one?
My brother Josh. Josh cannot draw
why?
stickmen. He puts the sticks in the wrong spot. I know. He's horrible.
We love you, Josh, but no. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, horrible.
And so, but now that I'm older, obviously I'm a crafty person. Otherwise, this channel is like seriously going downhill.
Yeah.
My favorite thing I've crafted has to be my stockings. I've made a lot of presents for the children. I love all of those. But the stockings, they're like, I can't wait to hand them down when they grow up and like make their spouses stockings. I don't care if they like them, they're getting them. No, I'm just kidding.
As far as Christmas stuff, that's your favorite.
Christmas. As far as Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to make 50 of these. It's all single crochet. There is a pattern up on my website. I'll link down below, or go to my Ravelry store. Link down below. Little self-plug. Anyway.
Back when you first started crocheting, you made some big elf hats like this one.
I did. I made like a bunch of... One week I just sat down and made a bunch of hats like this. You know what happened? The kids just ruined them.
Yeah, the funny thing about children is they just ruin them. They get a big old elf hat like this, and they're like, oh, I love it. I want to wear it to the store. And then 3 weeks later, you find it under the seat of the car, just stomped in the mud.
You're like, what is this weird goo on this?
Piece of candy melted into it.
Where did we get that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Favorite Christmas memory? Let's start with your childhood.
Okay, so this is not on the list though, right?
This wasn't on the list I had, but I am going to put... Ow, you pulled my hair. Ow, you pulled it again. You did that on purpose. You guys saw saw. It was on purpose.
Hey,
Yes.
she's mean to me too.
No, I'm not. I love you.
Sometimes you're mean to me.
No, shut up. No. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I fixed the heater earlier. My little electric heater. I put a new cord on it.
No.
And I plug it in and it worked. And I said, see? You know what happens when you marry a real man? And she goes, if I ever do, I'll let you know. Or something like that. I remember.
I did say.
Oh, what kind of woman says that to her husband?
That is not. What happened was, he says.
Whoop, I just kicked the camera.
What'd you say again? Don't kick the camera. You said. Did you kick it like, wait, look at him.
Yeah, I just moved it a little bit.
Marry an ogre and all of a sudden everything gets right. What did you say again? You said.
Not an ogre.
No. Say what you said again.
I said, see what happens when you marry a real man?
Yeah, he goes, see what happens when you marry a real man? And then he paused for like 30 seconds. And I was like, well, I'll fill this hole. And I just said, I'll let you know when I do.
Anyway, I'm not fixing anything ever again.
That's a lie. He'll fix it because I love him. We're a very sarcastic family.
Yes, we are.
I tease you because I love you, darling. You're a real man. I'm sorry. All right. Favorite Christmas memory from childhood?
Okay, from childhood.
Boy.
I'm probably going to end up telling more than one.
Okay, let's
But I'll tell you one.
Let's just talk because you know what? People love to listen to us.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
Cool.
Yeah, why not?
Cool people.
I was about 13, probably. Maybe 14.
Oh, it's a bad story.
And
I know which one he's going to tell.
I wanted to help wrap Christmas presents. And my mom said no. And I kept harping on her. I'm like, come on, Mom, can I just wrap some of the boys' presents? And finally she said, okay, fine. And so she takes me in the bedroom. And she brings me in these 3 toys. They're treasure trolls.
Treasure
you know
trolls.
What they are. They're like troll, long hair.
Who had treasure trolls?
Gems on their bellies. Whatever.
I had treasure trolls.
So these were popular then. And
Very
so she
popular.
brings these in, and these are for 3 of my brothers, 3 of my younger brothers. And she goes, here, you can wrap these. So I wrap them all up. I'm like all excited, you know. Finally I get to help with Christmas and everything. She's like, but don't you tell your brothers. Don't tell them what. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm not going to tell nobody. Okay. So I get them all wrapped up and everything, and I come out of the bedroom with them, and I'm like, Mom, right in front of my brothers, Mom, where do you want me to put these treasure trolls? And all my brothers jump off the couch. They're like, we got treasure trolls. I'm like, oops.
Ruined Christmas.
Ruined it.
Yeah. I'll tell one of mine.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Okay, so I was very young. I don't know, maybe like 7, 8, somewhere in there. And like I said, we always got up early and went out and looked at the presents. And we're out and we're looking. And then we noticed, whose mom did not have a Polaroid camera? My mom totes loved her Polaroid, right? So we look at, there's some pictures on the coffee table. And we're like, what are these? And we look, and they're photos of my mother. She had taken our Barbies out of the package and was playing with them. And my dad took a photo with the Polaroid and left it on the coffee table. So not only did we know which doll we got, but then we realized that Barbies were supposed to be tied down in a box, not loose, because every Christmas our Barbies were loose. Comes to find out, Mom's been taking them out of the package all the
You just open the package up and the Barbie falls out on the floor.
We didn't have to like,
Mom done played with it
packages where you undo everything. We didn't do that as kids. It was all done, and it was Mom. They had left the photos
she left
out.
The photos out, so Christmas is pretty much ruined at that point, isn't it? Not only do you know exactly what you're getting, but you know it's all used.
Used Barbies. That's what I got as a child.
Mom done played with them.
Mom played with them, brushed their hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you got another favorite Christmas childhood?
Another story. I think this might have been the same Christmas as the treasure trolls.
Are you going to tell the gross one?
Yeah.
Ew. Here we go. Gross story, guys.
So.
Got warning. If you don't like gross stuff, click back in 2 minutes.
It's not that gross.
It's gross. Go ahead.
It was gross at the time. But...
It's gross.
Okay, so.
It's gross, guys. It's gross.
For some reason, I've always.
This is what happens with 6 boys, not with sisters.
I've always played tricks on my brothers. And so. One year, it's, my brothers went off to bed, and I'm up late, and I decide that I'm going to play a trick on one of my brothers. In particular, my middle brother, Josh. So, I get out, I go to the laundry room, and I get a dirty pair of underwear out of the laundry. I don't know why. And so I wrap up this dirty pair of underwear. My mom's like, what are you doing? And so I tell her, I said, I'm wrapping these underwear up. I'm going to put Josh's name on it and put him under the tree. It's going to be a gag. He's going to love it. And my mom and dad are laughing, They think this is hilarious. So I wrap up these dirty underwear, put them under the tree. I know what package it is. I know right where it's at, And so I get up in the morning and it's Christmas. We're opening all our presents, and it gets down to that package. And well, there's still more stuff, but we get to this package. So I'm like, all right. So they hand this package to my brother Josh, and I'm all laughing. And I can't wait. And he opens it up, and there's a toy in it. I'm like, no way, that's the package. That was the dirty underwear. And yeah, and so then it goes around, you know, because we're going around the family opening gifts, and it gets back to me, and I open up this giant box, open it up, dirty underwear. My mom and dad swapped them out in the middle of the night after I went to bed.
I love you, Tanya. That's great.
You should have seen the look on my 5 brothers' faces wondering why I got a dirty pair of underwear for Christmas.
Oh my goodness. That is so awesome.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Okay. So now, okay, so now let's talk about a couple of our favorite memories from since we've been together.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memories, it's kind of a 2-part favorite memory. First off, we're going to start with Christmas morning. Me and the children enjoy sleeping in. Somebody likes to get up early. And the kids were young. Bruce was like 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere in there. And Star was like 3. Anyways, they were sleeping. We were in this tiny 2-bedroom apartment. The kids are in the living room, and we had a shared wall, and then our bed was over here. And I remember, he's waking me up ever since like 4 in the morning. He's like, I can't believe they're not getting up. And I'm like, honey, let them sleep. They're toddlers. And an hour later, I can't believe they're not getting up. All the way until like 7, 8, 9 in the morning. It's like 9 in the morning. He's like, Holly, they're not getting up. I can't believe people are sleeping to 9 in the morning on Christmas. I'm like, look, we like to sleep. And so he's harassing me to the point I always go to bed with water with me. And this night I had some water bottles beside the bed. I just roll over, I grab a water bottle, and I whip it at the wall, and it makes this loud thud. And then woke the kids up. And I was like, there, Merry Christmas.
It was hilarious.
But
it really was.
The other funny part about that same Christmas was we asked my daughter, and I've told this story on here before, but we asked her, what do you want for Christmas? And she said, all the babies. All the babies.
She was 2, right? I think she was 2.
2. Yeah, she was 2. I'm sorry. She's 2. She said, I want all the babies. And so we said, okay. So we went Black Friday shopping, and Meyer had all the Disney princess babies for like $4. So we bought her all of them. Yeah. And every time
big ones too. They were good. 10 inches, 12
so
inches
every time she'd open, she'd go, I got a baby. I got another baby. And finally she gets them all over. She goes, I got all the babies.
She's jumping up and down, dancing, saying, I got all the babies.
It was the cutest thing ever. So adorable.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
What was one of your favorite memories?
Oh boy. Well, obviously, waking the kids up with the pop bottle. That was hilarious.
Good. That was
water
good.
bottle.
Because he was like,
that was hilarious.
What'd you do? I was like, you wanted them up. I got them up.
But I gotta say, when Jace was 1, was it his first Christmas or? No, he was born right before Christmas. He was born in August.
So it was his
second Christmas. He was a year.
Almost year, like 18 months.
Year and 3 months.
18 months, and there's probably where he was.
Yeah, he was big enough to, he was big enough to barely talk. Just say words, not sentences.
I know the story. Okay. He wanted one of those cozy coops. You guys don't talk about little orange and red and yellow little coops you put your feet in. But he loved those. Every time he'd see a kid with one, he was like, oh, mine. So we bought him one. And on Christmas Eve, we took it out and he assembled it so he could play it with it Christmas morning.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to wait for me to put it together.
No, so we did it Christmas Eve. So the box is in there. I said, you got to take that outside. You got to put it outside. And he goes, no. There's only a picture on one side of the box. We'll turn it and put it against the wall, and then you can put all the wrapping paper in it. I'm like, that's not going to work.
Wrapping paper in there. It's
not going to work. So he wakes the children up at like 4 in the morning on Christmas.
Yeah. So we wrapped the cozy coop.
We just kind of
built paper and set it down over
shell.
It. Okay.
And it's at the back. That's like his main gift. Last gift. So he wakes us up ridiculously early, which already was trouble because an 18-month-old is just not in the mood to be woken up early. But so we're down there and he's doing great opening presents and we're doing good and we're getting through. We're about halfway through, I would say.
Yeah, maybe close to halfway.
And then Bruce Wayne moves the box and the picture of the cozy coop is exposed. And Jace is like, oh, mine? And we were like, oh no, honey, that's just for garbage.
That's just an empty box.
Empty box. Full on temper tantrum, you guys, like on the floor,
that
kicking,
kid didn't
screaming.
Care what was under that tree from
didn't
that
want to
point
touch
on.
another present.
Nothing.
To the point we had to fish it out because we couldn't do anything. So he's on the floor, full, like head down in the carpet, screaming. And we pull it up. We set it down, so all you can see is like the bottom little wheels.
Yeah.
And he turns his head and he's like,
And as I lifted it over him,
yep, he
sees the wheels.
He goes,
and went from a meltdown to instant joy.
He was screaming, and then he's just like, and then like the rest of the time, we had to give him his presents in the window of the cozy coop because he wasn't getting out.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And we had to clean up everything so he could ride from the living room to the dining room.
Yep,
all day long
all day long
in his cozy coop.
It was definitely the best gift he got.
It was. Okay, I got one more favorite, and then we will be done with the video because this video is long, you guys.
Yeah.
When Star was just a little bitty baby and Bruce was like 3 or 4, he woke up on Christmas morning and his room was down the hall and in the room, and he comes and I'm waiting for him to see the go out, see the tree, get all excited, come down, wake us up, whatever. He walks real slowly to my room and goes, "Hi, Mommy, good morning." I said, "Honey, did Santa come?" And he goes, "I don't know." I was like, "Why don't you go look under the tree?" Okay. And we lived in a trailer. It was a tiny, so you could hear everything. So you hear him just like, doo, 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 doo. And then you hear, and he runs back as fast as he can. Mom, there's presents.
You can hear his little footprints running all the way back
cute.
from the tree.
Oh my gosh, he was adorable. So our kids are cute.
Yeah.
You guys are cute.
I remember it.
All right. So that is our Christmas traditions tag. I'm going to tag anybody who hasn't got to do this yet. If you have not done it, please do this. This is fun. If you can get your spouse to do it with you.
I know we're about the last ones because I've been sick, so she's been telling me every day, we got to do this. And I've been saying, huh?
Huh?
Can't hear you.
What?
I'm sick. Can't hear. But
old age, guys. It's catching up to us.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm better now.
So we're going to get out of here. Guys, don't forget about the giveaways that are going on right now on my channel. Check it out. And if you're watching this video like next year in 2019 or any of the other years that are not 2018, you missed the giveaways. But I'm sure I'm doing something else. Enjoy. All right. We got to get out of here. So, bye.
Bye.